Hey y'all, this nurse assistant Gloria, and I'm back again with a new video. And I'm trying to drop some CNA knowledge on my new CNAs, my new nurses. They get younger and younger every day, okay? They coming straight out of high school. So I know y'all, need a little bit, more direction, so I'm just giving y'all a couple of pointers for my perspective as a CNA for approximately 10 years. And I hope this help you in your walk and in your journey. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to hit that like and subscribe button. Okay, I'll wait till you do that. Hit the like button. Okay, so this video can get out for more people, so that more people can hear it. Also, share this video with some more of your healthcare friends, because I believe this content will be a blessing to you. Okay, so this is what I do. Okay, when I first come, because I'm an agency girl, so I gotta go by agency point of view, and see this will help you even when you become staff. Okay, agency, we have our way of doing things, and that is because we are all over. We are all over the place. Okay, we are just not just one place. So I go to different places. So that makes my job a little bit more complicated than yours. If just you got your routine, you got your same people, you in a facility, you play the home base, but I don't. So I kind of travel a little bit. Okay, so this is what I do. When I'm coming on the floor and I don't, of course I don't know these people most of the time because I'm agency. So the first thing I want, do you have um, you know, in order to give me a rundown on the patients, right? I need some type of plan of care sheets. And some facilities have them and some of them don't. Okay, and that's very sad because you should have the room, the resident, uh, you know, a place for their vitals and stuff, notes for them on the side. You need to know these things when you're coming in the door. So on my hallway, I need to know how many people. Okay, how many people in the hallway. Okay, so then I go down the list. Okay, this is who, and are they a one assist? Are they a Hoyer? Can they stand pivot? Are they a stand lift? Back in my day, we was like sit to stands, but I see there's more stand lifts in the game now. So you need to know, are they a Hoyer? Are they a two assist? You need to know these things, okay? This is very important. So I will write the name down or the room down or the name, and I'll put bed one, bed two, their one assist, their Hoyer. I will write this stuff down. Are they a heavy wetter? I need to know this stuff. I'll write it down, okay? If they're heavy wetters, okay? I need to know. Um, are they incontinent? Are they continent? Um, do they have a bedpan? Who using the urinal? Do they have a colostomy bag? Or, you know, things like that. Okay. You want to know, um, do they have a urine bag? Okay, that's not what it's called. Right now, I just can't think of it. Okay. Um, but it needs to be emptied. Okay. Things like that. Um, when you empty the urine bag, you need to know how much is in that bag. So if it's about 300 milligrams, you pour it in the urinal or in the calendar, and you pour it in there, and then you look and see, what it is, and then you dump it out, okay, and rinse it out, and put a little soap in it when you do it, okay. All right, so these things are very important. Before you get off the ship, make sure that you dump the urine bag. Do not leave that bag like that. And I don't know why it escaped me on what that bag is. Shoot, I don't know why I can't think of it. But I'm trying to look and see, do I have it on here? And I do not know why I don't. Okay, anyway. So also, I will find out who is my feeders. If you're in the daytime, who are my feeders? Who is on the feeding machine? Okay, if they're on that feeding machine, let me tell you something. Check them at least so very often, because they, as long as they're on that feeding machine, they want to be extremely wet, and if you don't keep up with it, you'll have a whole bed change. The object of the game is not have bed changes, okay? So just say you changing ships. Go straight to the feeder if you got one, and make sure you change them first. Because they probably, if you don't get to them, they're going to have a wet bed. So just stay on top of them. Try to set up your bed. That way you won't have a bed change. Okay, so if you look at the girls of old, they'll probably teach you what to do. Okay, because we out here to work smart, not hard. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you, what I do is I make sure I got everybody's name, and I know, how they transfer. I need to know who are the get ups. Okay, who are my get ups? Okay, who's going to get up in the morning? Who's going to get up after breakfast? Who's going to get up before lunch? Things like that. So that's very, very important. Okay, you need to know after breakfast who's going to lay back down, because some people lay back down, or excuse me, after lunch they're going to lay back down. So you need to know who's going to lay down after lunch or whatever. Okay, most of the staff, they know how to run their people, and it shouldn't be a hard situation for you. Okay, those are the type of questions I need to know. Those are the type of notes I take on my people. Okay, you want to know who is aggressive. Okay, that's the part everybody seems to leave out most time, not all the time. This person might fight you. If you have a resident and they say that they will fight you and things like that, it's best to get to a staff person and you to go in there and help them. Okay, that way you don't get no charge on you like you abuse this person that they know that's abusive to everybody. Okay, and sometimes they're waiting to not all the time though, but sometimes everybody like to act like deer in the headlight, but this resident is a fighter. Okay, this resident fights and people all the time. There are no consequences to them, but they'll put consequences on you. So you find out who's the aggressive resident, okay, and you have somebody going there with you when you deal with them, okay. Um, okay, so that's what I do, okay, when I take on a hallway. That's the first questions I want to know. Also, you need to know uh, who you gonna put to bed. Okay, say you putting people to bed. Who you putting to bed? What time they going to bed? Some residents can tell you. Okay, just get them ready. Just get them ready for bed. Uh, Not making them go necessarily, but get like if they have briefs, get their briefs out. Get their gown out of their pajamas like that, lay it out on the bed so you won't have too much to be looking for when it's time for them to go. Okay. Uh, I want to tell y'all a quick question, a quick trick question that people gonna ask you. Okay. They want to know, do you like your job? That's a trick question. Okay. Would you do like your job? Because I'm sure you're not just there to get paid. You have to have some type of level of liking to your job, or you're going to be miserable. Now, you might be there too long. Okay. That don't mean you don't like your job. That just means you just there too long. It's time to move on. It's time to do something different. Um, it's time to move up the ladder or something like that. And when I say do something different, that don't mean go back to McDonald's or go to a gas station, as I see some CNAs do. It's like, no, girl, that's not a good plan, okay, for your life, okay. Or I'm gonna get on disability. That's not a good plan, girl. No, we have to sit down. We got to think a little bit more. We got to get a little bit more. Um, I don't know. You have to get a little bit more thoughtful into